What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to our Invisible Plays Docu Series. Today we got something special for all you hip-hop heads out there. We're diving into the incredible life and journey of none other than Bay Area rap legend E-40. From his humble beginnings to his rise to fame, we'll explore the remarkable story of E-40. So grab your snacks, hit the subscribe button, and let's get started. Earl Stevens was born in Vallejo, California. He grew up with his siblings, raised by his divorced mother who worked 3 jobs, and he became interested in hip-hop after hearing rappers delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. Beginning in 4th grade, Stevens played the snare and bass drum. He drew inspiration from his uncle St. Charles, who was a prominent musician in the Bay Area. These early influences would lay the foundation for E-40's future in the music industry. He graduated from James J. Hogan High School in Vallejo in 1985. Stevens played baseball in high school, recorded music with his siblings, and sold their recordings from the back of a car. After high school, Stevens enrolled at Grambling State University in 1986 with his cousin Brant Jones and attended the school for 1 year. Stevens made his rap debut as E-40 in 1986, with Jones performing as B Legit, Sister Sugar T, and Brother D-Shot in the group Most Valuable Players. After impressing fellow students with a rap remix of the school's song at a Grambling State talent show, Most Valuable Players released a single, The King's Men. The group later became The Click and released the EP Let's Side in 1990. The EP was co-produced by Mike Mosley and Al Eaton and was released on Sick With It Records, an independent label founded by E-40. In 1992, they released a second album, Down and Dirty, and in 1993, E-40 made his solo album debut, Federal, a 9-track LP, 14-track CD produced by Studio Ton and released by Sick With It Records in association with SMG Solar Music Group, a regional distributor. In 1993, The Click had a mainstream hit, Captain Save-A-Ho, the radio edit, Captain Save Them Though. Synonymous with Bay Area rap, E-40 garnered a regional following and eventually a national one, with his flamboyant raps, while his entrepreneurial spirit, embodied by his homegrown record label Sick With It Records, did much to cultivate a flourishing rap scene to the east of San Francisco Bay, in communities such as Oakland and his native Vallejo. Along with Too Short, Spice One, and Ant Banks, E-40 was among the first West Coast rappers to sign a major label deal, penning a deal with Jive Records in 1994, after years of releasing music independently. Thus, 6 additional solo albums were to follow, beginning with In a Major Way in 1995, as well as remastered versions of E-40's independent Sick With It recordings from previous years. In a Major Way was regionally well received, with guest spots by rappers such as Tupac Shakur and Mac Mall, as well as his own son, Droopy. Although having a large following on the West Coast, E-40 didn't have a large mainstream audience, so only 2 of his songs released under Jive Records, One Love featuring Leviti and Things'll Never Change featuring Bo Rock, charted on the Billboard Hot 100. He had been working nearly exclusively with rappers from the Bay Area until 1997, when he released the double disc compilation Southwest Riders, featuring exclusively rap acts from the Bay Area and the South. His collaboration with Southern rappers continued in 1998, when he was given guest appearances on albums by Southern rappers, including Lost by 8 Ball and MP Da Last Don by Master P. In 2003, E-40 began hosting E-Feezy Radio, a weekly program on San Francisco hip-hop radio station KMEL that showcased Bay Area hip-hop. KMEL regularly broadcast the program until 2008. After completing a deal with Jive Records, he signed with Lil Jon's BME Recordings and Warner Bros. Records. After the signing, he appeared on Lil Jon's single Snap Your Fingers, also featuring Sean P of Youngbloods, which became a hit, reaching the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100. Afterwards, his single Tell Me When to Go, featuring Oakland rapper Keek Da Sneak, became popular throughout the United States, and E-40 appeared on MTV's Direct Effect and BET's 106 and Park. Publicity for E-40 was achieved through the MTV special My Block, The Bay. He later released You and Dat in April 2006, featuring T-Pain and Candy Girl, and produced by Lil Jon. His album, My Ghetto Report Card, debuted at number 1 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart and number 3 on the Billboard Hot 200 on March 14, 2006. Released through Sick With It, BME, Warner Bros. Records, the album was produced by Lil Jon, Rick Rock, and E-40's son, Droopy. He was also featured on DJ Shadow's new album, The Outsider, on a track called That's My Part. In 2006, he also appeared on Tech-9's Ever Ready, The Religion CD, on a track titled Jellysicle. In the same year, he contributed a verse to the official remix of It's Okay, One Blood by fellow West Coast rapper The Game, along with 24 other prominent MCs. In 2008, E-40's new album The Ball Street Journal came out, with Wake It Up featuring Akon as the lead single. Got Rich Twice featuring Turf Talk followed. The album peaked at number 42 on the Billboard 200. In 2009, 40 was featured on the track Santana DVX on the album Incredibad from the comedy group The Lonely Island. E-40 is listed in the credits as one of the writers. In the song, E-40 assumes the identity of Carlos Santana and raps about his personalized brand of sparkling white wine. E-40 was featured on Broken Side's album I'm Not a Fan But the Kids Like It on the song Booty Call. E-40 was also featured on a song Cushion My Cologne, along with Bun B and Devin the Dude on Gucci Mane's 2009 album The State vs. Radrick Davis. On March 30th, 2010, E-40 released 2 albums called Revenue Retrieving Day Shift and Revenue Retrieving Night Shift. Both included guest appearances from Too Short, Snoop Dogg, Gucci Mane, Bobby V and more. They debuted at number 47 and 49 respectively on the 200. The first single from the Day Shift album is Bitch, featuring Too Short. On March 29, 2011, E-40 released 2 albums called Revenue Retrieving Overtime Shift and Revenue Retrieving Graveyard Shift. They included guest spots from Lil Jon, Bun B, Slim Thug, Tech-9 and more. They both entered on the 200 chart at numbers 42 and 40. In November 2010, E-40 and Too Short announced that they would release 2 collaborative albums in summer 2012, entitled History Mob Music and History Function Music. E-40 also performed at the Gathering of the Juggalos. In 2012, E-40 released 3 solo albums, The Block Brochure, Welcome to the Soil Series 1, 2 and 3, and released a collaborative album with Too Short. The first single from the second Block Brochure album is Function, featuring YG, I Am Sue, and Problem. It peaked at number 21 on the Bubbling Under Hot 100 singles chart, number 62 on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, and number 22 on the Rap Songs chart, becoming his most successful single in years. The volumes include Snoop Dogg, Too Short, Kendrick Lamar, Juicy J, Tech-9, Twista, Brother Lynch, Andre Nickatina, 2 Chainz, and T-Pain as guests. They each debuted at numbers 58, 59, and 72 on the Billboard 200 respectively, and the triple album box set that contains all 3 Block Brochure volumes debuted at number 44. History Function Music debuted at number 63 on the 200, while Mob debuted at number 72. He made a cameo appearance in the music video for Young Yeezy's song R.I.P., featuring 2 Chainz in March 2013, and was also featured on the song's official G-Mix, also featuring Snoop Dogg and Too Short. It was also revealed that the 4th, 5th and 6th editions of the Block Brochure would be released exactly 1 year after the release date of the first 3 volumes. However, there is no confirmed release date for the 3 albums, but the artwork for all 3 volumes and the triple box set was released on June 12th. On May 21st, he released the first single from the 3 albums, Ripped, featuring Lil Jon. On July 18th, he premiered the second single, All My Niggas, featuring Danny Brown and Schoolboy Q. The song was released to iTunes on August 20th, 2013. On August 26th, the video for Off the Block, featuring Stressmatic and J-Banks, was released and confirmed to be on the album. On Facebook, E-40 announced that parts 4, 5 and 6 would be released on December 10th, 2013. On December 9th, 2014, E-40 released Sharp on All Four Corners Corner 1 and Sharp on All Four Corners Corner 2. The single, Choices, Yup, charted at number 125 on the Billboard and number 43 on the R&B hip-hop chart in late summer 2015, and was certified gold by the RIAA on May 9th, 2016. E-40 collaborated with G-Eazy on the song Nothing to Me, released in December 2015 on G-Eazy's album When It's Dark Out. On Lecrae's album Church Clothes 3, E-40 is featured on the track Can't Do You. On November 18th, 2016, E-40 released the D-Boy Diary Parts 1 and 2. In 2018, E-40 announced the Definitions album trilogy. He released his 25th studio album, The Gift of Gab, on August 23rd, which was followed by his 26th studio album, Practice Makes Paper, on July 26, 2019. The third album, The Rule of Thumb, is yet to be released. In 2019, he made a guest appearance in the music video of West Coast, performed by G-Eazy, Blueface, All Black, and YG. Thank you all so much for joining me on this journey today. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it informative, entertaining, and inspiring. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Docu Series content. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments below. And remember, your support means the world to me. Until next time, stay humbled and keep hustling.